This is Raven from Raven's Reviews, and welcome back to my channel. Happy spooky season, which for me, y'all know, is year-round. So for all of you beautiful humans who tuned in for the Boston Gel Party launch, on October 1st, you saw I went through that we're traveling to Boston, and this is for breast cancer awareness, all about support and education. So these gorgeous nudes, as I went through before, the palette is insane. These are so dreamy and most definitely creamy. So let's get into these gorgeous polishes. And after that, we are going to be setting up my Aliana stand so we can swatch these gorgeous nudes. Let's get into it. It's so funny. I actually ended up having to put sticky tack on my new skeleton board because it just kept moving, and I'm like, no, I need a firm surface. So first of all, I can't say this enough. Madam Glam's bottles, packaging, their brushes, oh, they're so luscious. When you use a Madam Glam product, it's literally, you are putting glam on your nails. It is an experience, the Madam Glam effect, as I like to say. So each one of these, oh gosh, these colors are so complimentary, and it just makes me want to have like a mocha latte. Their colors are so dreamy. So we're starting off with Boston is Calling, which I think is the perfect one to start with since, hello, we in Boston, thanks to Madam Glam. This is Hershey Kisses for me. It is so, literally, this is the milk chocolate. And then the Stronger Together is definitely the dark chocolate. I'm so excited. I realized is I don't have enough browns in my collection. So between the nude adventure that I have been having this year, I'm finally getting some hot browns, some sexy colors. So this one is Stronger Together, which especially with the meaning behind this collection with breast cancer, education, talking about the survivors, we are stronger together. And there's a color that I did not get that Mama Does Nails got called Check Yourself. I think that is essential during this time and any time. You know, it's really important for us to check and put our health in our hands. So next up is Cream Donut, which it's not Boston without a Boston cream. Am I right? So this actually, which is so fun, they made sure to put pink undertones in this collection for Breast Cancer Month, but they wanted to go with nudes because it's for everyone, you know? And I want to express that breast cancer, though it largely affects a lot of women, there is trans men, non-binary folk, all sorts of people that also suffer with breast cancer. So just the meaning behind this is just everything. And last but not least was Beantown, which is also what they call Boston. So it's a little play on the Boston Tea Party, but we got the Boston Gel Party. So I'm gonna quickly unbox this stand and get into the swatching magic. I also wanted to take this moment to give my love to all the survivors and for the beautiful warriors that did not make it. Honestly, breast cancer affects so many of us. We have mothers, sisters, brothers that are affected, and my heart goes out to you guys, but this is where we stand together and we become stronger together, and we give as much education as possible so that we can put, again, our health in our hands and maybe have an early detection that could save somebody's life. So that's where this is so important. So it was funny, when I put this stand on, I was like, oh gosh, it is, and I'm sorry if there's ears around, but it was awfully phallic. So I was kind of like, oh. But thank God, my wife is the serious IKEA queen. So I knew how to put this together within 2 seconds. I was like, yep, this is just like my other tripod. And I'm not too proud to say I watched a lot of videos. There's this queen, Nails by Jam. I'm gonna actually put her in the description. I watched her unboxing of her autumn, summer, and I think she got winter. I was shook. She did an amazing unboxing and showed how to use these products. So a big shout out to Jam. And also Bougie Nails, because I was able to see all sorts of Aliana goodness through you queens. Oh my gosh, so I was just trying to figure out exactly how this worked, and then I had the light bulb moment of, you're using your hand, not the finger. You don't need the magnetic portion. So I do take that out. But one thing I wasn't able to describe in the first video was how crucial this setup is. They have personally made this stand so it works and it is compatible with every single one of their practice supports. So that would be their thumb, middle finger, half hand. Those are all magnetic. They offer them in regular collection and magnetic. And then you can get the half hand, which is not magnetic, but that's important. The reason why that's important is because you need to put it down the base of the stand, and that creates your structure and support for your wrist and adds a natural bounce to the hand that gives a more lifelike appearance. So I am giving this stand 1,000 out of 10. It don't get 10 out of 10, it gets 1,000. This is like engineering at its finest. I also can proudly say I left this stand on my marble slab. So it is important to have like a weighted stand, like a weighted square, like a crystal stand or something like that. But I was so impressed as soon as that suction went on, I could not get it off. Like I had to ask my partner, I'm like, can you pull the tab? Because like I'm strong, strong like bull. I could not get it off. So like, oh gosh, this is sounding real dirty. But I was just so impressed with the fact that it could hold the hand to such perfection. There's some things I don't want to forget as I get so excited talking about this hand. Actually, there's different collections. So there is Collection Alexandra, Collection Anais, and Collection Axel. And actually, Collection Axel is a man's hand. So they are one of the first companies to actually provide a man practice hand. And they talked about men in the industry and how important it is to support all artists. And I just thought that was like, that really touched my heart. And they actually, the Aliana, it's for different, like the letters are for different children, like of the founder. So I just thought like everything that this company just stands for, it truly touches my heart. And I just like the fact that they spent their days as a prosthetic company bettering other people's lives, and then they thought, hey, we've perfected these lifelike limbs and products for people in prosthetics, and this could benefit nail techs and nail artists. And can it ever? I am so impressed with these cuticles. When I did this swatching, I had like nothing touch the sidewalls. Like there was like maybe one blip. It is so lifelike that I even caught myself like shaking my head and feeling the hand like, is you real? Is you okay? So I did want to treat this like as her natural hand, so she has her nail beds. So I'm actually using a full cover tip on her, and I'm not removing those nail beds. So we are just, we're treating her like she is living, breathing, because to me, she is. And do you see this? Okay, so they give an option for you to like lube the base, which I didn't know what to use, so I didn't, but to make it easier for the arm to swivel. But I'm so impressed. One of the things that drove me crazy was trying to get to my thumb on my practice hand. So being able to just swivel this gives it more lifelike feeling, and working on this was just heavenly. Now, please bear with me. I'm going to figure out the absolute perfect angle to film with her, but I am just so in love. Like, this was the best birthday gift. Like, I literally, today is me and my partner's 5th year anniversary, and I'm like, baby, I am chalking this up to be an anniversary gift as well, because this is insane. This is a game changer. So I literally, like, I have the perfect model. And I can't wait to reveal her name to you, but there's so many different projects I have. So for now, I am just calling her she, and you guys are going to find out what her name is in the future. But we are starting off with Beantown, y'all. And oh my gosh, this color is so luscious. This is a perfect nude. And these colors are also so spectacular for autumn, fall, going into winter. So I actually thought it was pretty amazing because my practice hands, the skin tone name is Autumn. And so I thought, how perfect was it that I'm literally putting autumn colors on Autumn? So for now, we're just going to call her Autumn. And then as soon as we do a special reveal, you'll get to find out what her full name is. But y'all, I did not hear in the comments when I did the unboxing. I put it out to all of my nail family, all my sisters, brothers out there. You guys can name my practice finger. She's in shade Summer. So I would love to hear names. Please put them in the comments because we are going to be doing Nailed It videos with her. So I cannot wait to show that to you. So next up, I am swatching Cream Donut, which is so luscious. Like, I am so happy I got this gorgeous. It is definitely creamy. It's an off-white with pink undertones, and it is so beautiful. One amazing thing I forgot to mention, y'all, Aliana gave me an affiliate code. They were so sweet when they found out that I had purchased a hand. They're like, the moment that you receive your hand, we will hook you up with a code. And like, they have been so kind in messaging me. They actually posted me on their story. Like, they are just such a sweet company, and I've felt nothing but love from them. So they gave me RAVENSNAILBAR for 5%. All of your Aliana needs. And trust me, these girls are an investment, so any kind of percentage off is amazing. So next up is Boston is Calling. And as we get into this swatch, I wanted to speak a little bit more about Aliana and their mission statement. So their tagline is "Take for practice with you anywhere," about Aliana Practice Hand. If you are a manicure technician or student, you probably already know that when it comes to testing your new creations or ideas, realism is key. Sometimes a friend or client might be available to hone your skills, but in order to gain real-life experience at anything, many hours of trial and error are necessary. Our superior practice supports are designed with our clear goal in mind: to make the lives of our demanding customers easier every day. We do this by creating the most realistic and lifelike practice supports on the market. We achieve this by rigorously recreating the natural look of a hand down to its finest detail. This means accurately representing even the tiniest details, such as freckles, veins, skin of the human hand, so that you can practice your craft just as if you were doing it on a real human hand. Our vision is to become the leading provider of top quality practice hands worldwide, as well as leading innovators within our niche industry, generating long-lasting relationships with our strong base of loyal customers who consistently look for the best available practice supports for their nail designs. Sorry, you know when you gotta take a big gulp? So in reading that, I had to take a moment. When I'm touching this, it actually feels real. Like, I couldn't describe, like, this is just such a dream to work with. She's everything. I'm quickly just popping her off the stand, which you saw was very easy to do. And I just can't get over, like, in modeling her right now, it actually takes me a moment to even realize she's not real. Like, it's insane. She is the perfect hand model. So I'm just showing you in my Kiara Sky lamp. She fits in perfect. And Kiara Sky is actually a weighted lamp. So when I put my stands in, it actually turns off. But it does not turn off for this. It actually cures her normal. So this Boston Gel Party is so opaque and gorgeous. This is one coat. So we are going to quickly do the second coat on her. and I am just going to continue reading about Aliana as I do so. Oh my gosh, y'all. Before I start reading, which one of these Boston gel party colors are your favorite? Because I am madly in love with every single one of them. And now I'm kicking myself for not getting optimism and check yourself. So please don't forget, I'm going to leave codes for all my nail sisters for Madam Glam, so that if you guys would like to get this Boston collection, you grab it before it sells out, because it sells out fast. So if you'd like a 30% discount for Madam Glam, you can use RAVENSNAILBAR 30, Mama Does Nails 30_1, or Priya 30. Oh my gosh. Oh, I have to give a little shout out to my sisters. They are out there making the most amazing Madam Glam content. So I will leave links below for you guys to also check out their videos, because they are fantabulous. Fantastico, as my beautiful sister says. For all you beautiful humans that tuned in October 1st for launch day when I hadn't even received my colors yet, thank you so much. Like, it just meant the absolute world for you guys, like all of your comments, just everything. And a huge thank you to Madam Glam for sending out these beautiful, beautiful colors. I cannot thank you enough. Being able to work on your influencer team has been like one of the biggest dreams come true. I spent a long period of my life, like, I was a caregiver, and prior to that I wanted to get into acting, and I had something called Bell's palsy that caused me to lose control in half of my face, making dictation and speech very hard. I could not say words with S's, and my words were slurred, and it was a really, like, it knocked me down. I wanted to act very badly. So being able to now chase a dream, and I didn't even know I had this dream until the first time I did my first set. And the first time I tried gel polish, and it just like a fire ignited inside myself. And ever since then, it's just a dream come true, not only finding this talent, but now being able to work with Madam Glam. I wanted to also show you how well these colors work together. So I don't know where, I guess some gremlins ate a part of my footage, but I began painting bones. So I used cream donut to paint bones and then a skull. And then I also used Stronger Together for the actual eye dots. I was really impressed. So all character art was done, or nail art rather, was done using only the Boston colors. And I can't get over the color story. Like, literally match made in heaven. So because this is spooky season, y'all, I wanted to do what Mama Does Nails said and start off Halloween with some cute and spooky magic, and then we are going to move to the blood and gore and guts and all of the ghouls and goblins. So I wanted to do something super cute, but simple, right? So I was just playing around with the colors, and as I'm doing this, I just wanted to read a little bit more about their practice hand, like the stand. So they said, practice hand magnetic fixation. This is the only holder we sell, and you'll never need to buy another one. Being eco-responsible is an integral part of our business. As a part of our commitment to our planet, we do our best to optimize our production without creating several different holders for our practice hand line. This is innovation in space. We are big believers in not pushing our customers to purchase more than what they need to get the absolute best results for them. So instead of, creating an individual holder for their fingers, and then something else for their full hand, and then something else, they have feet. I totally blanked to mention that. They have practice feet. So when you want to do pedicures, hone your skills as a nail tech, nail artist, they literally have a male hand, a female hand, a thumb, a finger, and a foot. Like, and they're all available in one tone, as I showed you in the previous video, painting style one tone or lifelike. So I just, like, that to me is like a huge seller. And the fact that they're eco-friendly, like, this company is in Lisbon, Portugal, and they're going the extra mile to make sure that their impact on the planet is a positive one. And I think it's so amazing because it's in line with Madam Glam's mission statement, which they make sure that they're sourcing things that are palm oil free, not disastrous to the planet, not toxic materials, so 21 free of harmful toxins. Like, I just think the fact that companies are actually starting to look out for our planet, it is essential, because we're not going to have one left if not. So that just warms my heart to no end. So I wanted to make sure, like, this, by all means, like, this is a swatching video for Boston, y'all. But I wanted to speak a little bit about the hand that I'm swatching on, my birthday present. So one thing I did want to mention is I did purchase this during their shutdown. So when I emailed them trying to find out exactly what stage my hand was in, they actually let me know that it was in fabrication, that my practice hand and finger was being fabricated. I'm sorry, I would gladly wait an extra 10 days or 15 days if that meant that that product was being made right then there on the spot. It's like you're getting a custom piece that is made just for you. So it says here on their site, each practice hand is individually handcrafted. We create more than just a practice support. We create the natural look of the hand down to the tiniest details. They said available in a range of 6 different skin tones. They also sell nail tips, which I bought. They sell extra long nail tips, which I got as well. Nail tips for the practice foot. They have oval, they have not just full cover tips, they have like just the nail tips. They have so much. They have a VIP shopping club, which when you join the club, you get 10% off your first order. I did join the club. And let me just quickly scroll through here because there was a few things I wanted to mention. So in the Aliana, like when you put the drop-down menu, you get home, full practice hand, which was the collections I mentioned, half practice hand, which is available in magnetic or regular, and the regular will still work with this stand, practice finger, half practice foot, tattooed practice hand. Y'all, they do tattoos. I will be amiss to not mention the fact that you can get a customized or a tattoo they already have up for selection. They offer tools and accessories, which are nail tips, practice holders, form fix, which is your paper form that can actually, it has like a special band so it can stick to the silicone. Nail art, rings, like they have palette rings, they have merch, they have a blog, like they've got it all. There's also an area here that it's in facts. I thought this was really important. They have how to use the practice hand. They have care instructions, attention, material compatibility. They also have an area for their form fix, any questions you have, then also information on their rings. So I just think like how thorough they are, it's just everything. So I really hope that you've enjoyed this unboxing and swatching of the Boston collection, and then also me setting up my Aliana stand. Oh, I can't wait. There is going to be so many more Nailed It videos coming. We still have my birthday set. I know it's like the birthday set of life, right? It keeps like getting pushed, but there's a reason for that. I really wanted to make sure, especially with Boston coming out this month, that there was certain projects that superseded others. So I wanted to make sure that those got done beforehand. So don't worry, there's still going to be all sorts of magic. Oh my gosh, I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. Just your love, your support, you coming into another video. Like, I pour my heart and soul into these videos, and the fact that you guys keep coming back to support me and just spread all this love, it just means the world. So I hope that you're having the most beautiful October spooky season. Make sure you do all things with love, especially with the pandemic and everything going on. Please make sure you and your loved ones stay safe. And I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Mwah.